Hello everybody, welcome to 1999 Evolutions. Will we get the same heroes or will we get some new ones? Let's see. Frentzen starts on pole for Jordan, Ralf Schumacher alongside the two McLarens behind, and Ralf Schumacher is challenging Frentzen into turn one and going through. So after just one season away from the top, can Williams do it? Frentzen runs out wide and Hakkinen gets past him, so Hakkinen up in the second in the McLaren, but it's Ralf Schumacher who leads the opening lap here in Melbourne. It is wet, it is pretty wet, and Hakkinen ahead of Frentzen. Then you got Coulthard, Irvine, Barrichello, and then Damonhill and Michael Schumacher, who is really struggling for motivation. He is leaving Ferrari at the end of this year, and you also have Ralf Schumacher staying with Williams and Zanardi leaving, even though he's only just joined. So possibly Schumacher super team at Williams, who knows? But look at Barrichello start. Here's the replay. He passes Damonhill. He almost makes his way past Eddie Irvine as well. So, but here we go. It's Ralf Schumacher leading as we come down to the middle of the lap now, and Hakkinen pulling out for a look. Williams are strong, but are they strong enough? And unusually for Melbourne races who we see on this channel, we actually have some overtaking and some action going on here, and not just everybody going round in a formation. Hakkinen really pushing this. Is he going to come through? Yes, he does. Hakkinen into the lead of the Australian Grand Prix on the first lap. Brilliant move from Mika, and he now leads of Ralf Schumacher now under renewed pressure from heinzharaldfrentzen's Jordan. Well, Williams looked hopeful, but not looking that strong at the moment. Schumacher trying to have a look. Schumacher Michael, that is, trying to have a look at Damonhill, but completely in the shade this weekend, down in 8th behind his brother and his teammate, and Frentzen pushing it on Ralf Schumacher now. Is Frentzen going to get through? Ralf is going to try to hold this off. Can he hold it off? No, yes, no, I don't know. Frentzen has got the line. He has held that line beautifully, and heinzharaldfrentzen back up in the second place. So Williams have some promise, but they're not there yet. And you can see the Minardi and arrows that conked out on the line at the start there. But Hakkinen leads Frentzen. What a great start for McLaren, especially with Michael Schumacher still down out of the points. Damonhill having a look at Barrichello, and Schumacher's got nothing. I really hope this isn't going to be the start of a long season of lack of motivation for Michael Schumacher. That's something we've never seen before, and hopefully we won't see. Maybe it's just a bad weekend. The next couple of races will tell the tale on that one. But it's Ralf Schumacher leading. No, it's not. It's Ralf Schumacher in third, leading David Coulthard, but Mika Hakkinen leading the race. And Frentzen is closing in a bit. Frentzen is determined to get back that P1 that he started from, but getting it back from the world champion in a very strong McLaren is going to be a very tall order. We have half a lap to go. Hakkinen, Frentzen, Ralf Schumacher, Coulthard, Irvine and Barrichello still under pressure from Hill, and Michael Schumacher getting involved a little bit in the chase again. Irvine having a little look at Coulthard, but Ferrari this weekend have been pretty poor, let's be honest. They really have been pretty poor, and we need to see a massive improvement from Ferrari if they are going to even consider challenging for the World Championship, because if this is where Ferrari are, this is going to be a very depressing season for them. Perhaps not for Mika Hakkinen though. He is closing in on that victory now, looking really, really strong. And Frentzen still hoping to have a little sniff, but realistically that gap has been built up. Hakkinen, it should be strong enough to bring it home now. And we come towards the end of the race. Mika Hakkinen into the last but one corner and still leading. Frentzen closing in, but the time should be up for Frentzen. He has another look, but Hakkinen exits the last corner, and it's going to be Mika Hakkinen to open his 1999 account with a victory, and Mika Hakkinen takes the win here. heinzharaldfrentzen finishes in second place. Ralf Schumacher third, David Coulthard fifth, Irvine and Damonhill has managed to pass Rubensbarrichello. We will catch a replay of that after the results screen, so stay tuned. But Mika Hakkinen has the perfect start to 1999, wins the race, leads the World Championship with Michael Schumacher, his main rival from last season, locked back in 8th position. The constructors, McLaren on 13, Jordan 7, Williams 4, Ferrari on 2. That is the Constructors' Championship at the start of the season. I don't really need to explain the Drivers' Championship, because if you know the points system from this era, then you will know that it's the top 6 in order according to the point system. So yes, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Subscribing is free and it really helps the channel out. And we're going to watch Damonhill now and how he managed to get past Rubensbarrichello and take that final point. Through comes Damon. That was, yeah, nice and simple. He got Barrichello in the position he wanted him in and got past. Brilliant move. Damonhill scoring a point Thank you very much for watching, as I said, and take care. See you soon.